Okay, this video picks back up on chapter 10-1 of the law office textbook. You'll see that my components have all been placed. I want to point out the grab bar over here, you had to actually rotate to get the long bar to be on the wall like it shows in the book. You should have aligned all of these components, aligned it to the wall. Dimensions should be appropriately sized as in the book. So for example, if you want this sink to be 1.5 from here, what I had to do is drag the blue dot. It was originally here and I had to drop it there to get it to be accurately dimensioned. All right, so the next step you need to do is to create a group. All right, so what you're going to want is the entire toilet room, as they call it, layout, which includes the center walls, the toilets, and all those other components. So I'm going to select all of those components. You want to make sure you don't get anything else, but you get all of those components that we just named. So draw a left box. You don't get anything that's wholly in that window. Looks like I did not get the walls, so I'm going to go back and hit Control to get the walls. Now we're good to go. And now you want to click Create Group. Hold on a second, where did it go? Okay, sorry about that. I had to find where the create group went. Before we create the group, make sure you do have 22 elements selected over here, just to make sure you have everything. And under the Modify tab, it'll say multi-select because we have different things. Here's the create group button. So you just want to click that, and we're going to call this toilet room layout. And click OK. Okay, the next thing you're going to want to do is we need to edit the insertion point of this group. So basically by default, it's the center of the group, but you want it to be something that actually is something you can click on. So you're going to want to grab the origin and drag it to the upper right corner. So you can see that these points are saying modify the origin. I'm going to drag the center of it and place it right in the corner of the wall, so that then when we paste this group up above, it will paste at that point. All right, so we are done with that now. And now you're going to place a group on level 2. So you want to go to level 2. First thing you need to do though is delete this original wall, because the wall is going to come in as part of the group. So delete that, and now you're going to place a group. So architecture, model group. We're going to place model group. And you need to pick what we called the origin from the lower level. Click that top corner. And what happened? Okay, I know what happened in the last one. So you're going to want to click Place Model Group. And I actually didn't change it over here. I don't know what this model group is, but that's not the one we want. We want the toilet room. And there it is. So I'm going to pick the origin up there. And you can hit Finish. And you can just hit OK to this. And after you hit OK to deleting those elements, if you click back on the model group, you can say Restore All Excluded. And now all the parts are there. I don't know what that error is about, but it seems to work. Okay, the next part is creating an interior elevation. You know how to do this. So we're going to place an elevation. Make sure you change it to interior. And it's going to be looking at this wall. You want the line to be cutting right about there. So we're good for that. And now I'm going to double click on this. I'm going to change the name of it though. Where my views go? Rename this. All right, the next thing is you're going to add the dimensions and text boxes that you see on page 10-13. I'm not going to have you watch me do that, though. You can look at 10-13 to know what that should look like. But you are placing, sorry, I guess I could do this. You're placing a mirror, which is a component that should have already been added into your project, and it's that size. And you can come and dimension it when you dimension the text boxes. Actually, to dimension it rather than dimensioning, you can just align it. And somehow you can see that my faucets are missing from my drawing. So I'm going to have to figure out what went wrong there.